Good morning. Welcome to part 2 of the stay-at-home round robin. Now, last week I told you to do piano keys. The piano keys for my purple block, are long and skinny. I didn't say how you had to do them, but I did say they would be 2.5 inches wide, and they are. So what I'm going to do, I've got this one sewn down already, so I'm going to line this up against the previous side of the block on this side, and I'm just going to pin it into place here. And when I start sewing, I'm going to start 1/4 inch from this end, and I'm going to end 1/4 inch from this end. Make sure that you've got your machine set at the longest, not the longest stitch, but mine is at 3.2. And I didn't bother putting my walking foot on today because I'm lazy. And it will still work. So I'm just going to bring it in, and there's actually a little mark on this foot, which I know is 1/4 inch. Your foot may not have it, but just an estimate will work. And I need to, okay, I'm 1/4 inch from the end. My machine, or my foot, has a little mark here to mark the 1/4 inch. I've never noticed that before. I'm going to lock my stitch. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to bring my thread up to the top. And again, I need my tweezers. Now I'm going to lock my stitch and just sew down the edge. Oops, it sort of came off kilter there. And I'm going to stop 1/4 inch from the end, lock my stitch. Now I'm going to take this to the ironing board and press them into place. Okay, I'm just going to press this into place. And as for my little wonky thing here, you'll never see it in the end, don't worry about it. Now back to the sewing machine. For the piano key on the sides, I've added a 2.5 inch white square at each end, just because I didn't want to be fussed with mitered corners and things like that. So I'm just going to line this up here, and I've pressed this square towards this side so that it won't be a double seam there. Same as if you were doing a regular seam. And I'm going to pin it here. Then I'll sew down here. I'll put this one on this side. Pin this way, because I'll be turning the quilt around to sew these on. Again, I'm going to start 1/4 inch away from this end up here. I'm going to bring my thread up. On that time the tail was big enough. I didn't need my tweezers. And just sew. Of course, remove the pin. Oops, that was a little bit too far. Just bring my needle up. Just move it back just a tad. And just do another stitch there. Lock it in place. Cut the thread. Also, the other round, or the other side down, iron these out, and that'll be it until next week.